12 minutes, not bad. At this pace, we should get out of here by, 37 times 12 is 7 hours and... Oh, crap. We spent way too long on Romeo and Juliet. But it is a classic, unlike our next play, which Shakespeare wrote as a 24-year-old starving artist, desperate for a hit, but not knowing where his next banger was coming from. No surprise, then, that an obsession with food dominates his first tragedy, the primitive revenge drama, Titus Andronicus, which we present as a cooking show.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing tonight? My name is Titus Andronicus, and welcome to Gory Gourmet. Now, when you've had a lousy day, your left hand chopped off, BAM! Both your sons moited, your daughter raped, your tongue cut out, and both of her hands chopped off, BAM, BAM! Well, the last thing you want to do is cook, huh? Unless you cook up the rapist and serve him to his mother at a dinner party. My daughter Lavinia and I will show you how. Oh, good evening, Lavinia.
Good evening, Abby.
And how are we feeling tonight?
Oh, Abby. I have both my hands chopped off, my tongue cut out, I was raped. How do you think I feel?
Well, it's a pisser, ain't it? But we'll have our revenge, won't we? Now, hark, villain. I will grind thy bones to dust, and of your hateful liquor, and with I will make a paste, and with a paste a coffin I will wear, and make a pasty of your shameful head. Come, Lavinia, receive the blood. Now, you want to make a nice clean incision right here from the carotid artery over to the jugular vein. Kind of like so.
That really gross, Abby.
Now, make sure you use a really large bowl because the human body's got about 4 quarts of blood in it. And when that he is dead, which should be right about now, I will grind thy bones to powder, darn, and with that hateful liquor I will temper it. And then in that coffin let your vile head be baked at about 350 degrees. And then 40 minutes later, you have this wonderful human head pie, which I prepared earlier. I even chopped up some lady fingers for dessert. Now, who's going to be the first to try this tasty high-protein treat? Welcome, Dreadlord. Welcome, gracious queen. We'll please you feed, we'll please you eat. The finger-licking good.
Finger-licking. High five.
Well, what about all out of time? Tune in tomorrow when we see Timon of Athens in a meaty new take on a Greek salad. Say goodnight, Lavinia. Close enough. Good night, everybody.
Disgusting. But inexplicably, it was the biggest hit of Shakespeare's lifetime, which allowed Shakespeare, who by now was swimming in sausages, to expand his artistic horizons. For example, compare the immaturity of Titus Andronicus with the complex subtleties of the human condition revealed in his dark and brooding tragedy, Othello, the Moor of Venice.
Speak of me as I am. Let none extenuate of one who loved wisely, but not too well. For never was there a story of more woe than this of Othello and his Desdemona.
Ah, Dazzy!
Dude, Sean, are those boats?
Boats. No.
Boats, really. And ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Once again, secure with the infallibility of the internet, it appears Sean here has Googled the term moor and decided that it's a place to tie up boats.
I didn't Google it. I wikied it.
Lose the boats. Lose the boats.
Oh, my God.
Sean could be so ignorant. So what's a moor?
Well, interestingly, Michael, it's a topic of a blazing scholarly debate. You see, to Elizabethans, Moor could refer specifically to the Berbers of North Africa, or more generally to anybody of South-Saharan African descent.
So Othello's a black guy.
African-American, yes. Yes.
I thought the play takes place in Italy.
Okay, so he's African-Italian.
Let's just do it in hoodies.
Oh my God, are you, for Skittles' sake, are you trying to piss off Al Sharpton? No, I'm sorry, Mike. No. Today's entertainment culture expects, they demand a more sensitive, ethnically appropriate casting. No, if Othello is African-Italian, I'm sorry, we can't do it unless we have a genuine Koran spouting, spaghetti-loving homeboy.
Hey, yo, just because we're white doesn't mean we can't represent the Afro-Italian condition, yo. That's fine. Yo, I've got this great idea. It's kind of boatless, or totally boatless, and old school. All you gotta do is get a beat going, okay? Like
A beat.
Here's a story about a brother by the name of Othello. He liked white women and he liked limoncello.
Yeah, and a punk named Iago, who made himself a menace because he didn't like Othello, the more of Venice.
Now Othello got married to Desdemona.
But he took off for the wars and he left her alone.
It was a Mona.
A Grona. He left her alone.
He didn't write a letter and he didn't telephone her.
Now Othello loved Jesse like Adonis loved Venus.
Hey, Jesse left Othello because he had a big
Sword.
But Iago had a plan that was clever and slick. He was crafty, he was sly.
He was sort of a Anthony Weiner.
He said, I'm gonna chef the more.
How you gonna do it? Tell
All I
us.
know is tragic flaw is that he's too damn jealous. I need a dupe, I need a dope, I need a kind of schmo.
So we found a clump sucker by the name of Cassio.
And he plants on him Desdemona's handkerchief.
And Othello get to wondering just maybe if, while he's been out fighting,
Commanding an army.
Jesse and Cass playing hard to salami.
Salami.
Goes back home and he smothers the
And
behind.
he thinks he pulled it off without a heel.
But there's Amelia at the door.
who we met in Act 4.
Who say yo, homie? She wasn't no hoe. She was.
Pure,
She was.
clean,
She was.
virginal too. So why'd you have to go and make her face turn blue? It's true.
It's you.
So what you gonna do? And Othello say,
Damn, this is getting kind of scary.
Pulls out his blade and commits Harry Carey. Do that funky Moor thing, white boy.
now Iago got off on a technicality.
So we moved to Hollywood.
Got his own TV.
Show that is.
Prime time.
HBO.
Desperate houseboats.
Africa!
See?
Wllm Shkspr. Guys, I think we need to get away from all this heavy tragedy stuff and get on to the comedies.
Yes! Comedies!
Now, Shakespeare's comedies were greatly influenced by the Roman plays of Plautus and Terence, Ovid's Metamorphosis, as well as the rich Italian tradition of Commedia dell'arte. Shakespeare was a genius at borrowing and adapting different plot devices from these different theatrical traditions. What he would do is...
Isn't that usually called plagiarism?
No, John, no. Shakespeare didn't plagiarize. He distilled.
Oh, whatever, dude. He's a big cheater.
Come on, it takes real genius to milk 5 ideas into 16 plays.
Yeah, but I can never tell them apart. Like, what's that one with the identical twins, and then the shipwreck, and then there's that big wedding at the end, and blah, 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 blah.
All of them.
See, that sucks.
Yes. Obviously, Shakespeare should have written one exemplary comedy instead of 16 sucky ones, which is exactly why I have taken the liberty of condensing all of Shakespeare's comedic diarrhea into one single, solid, well-formed lump of hilarity, which I have entitled The Comedy of Two Well-Measured Gentlemen Lost in the Merry Wives of Venice on the 12th summer's Windsummer Night in Winter, or
Cymbeline taming Pericles the merchant in the tempest of love as much as you like it for nothing. Or
Four
Weddings
and a Transvestite. Act 1. A Bohemian duke swears an oath of celibacy, turns the rule of his city over to his tyrannical brother, and sets sail for the golden age of Greece. While rounding the heel of Italy, he is caught in a terrible tempest, which casts him up on a desert island along with his sweet, innocent, and clueless young daughter.
Oh, Daddy, darling, I feel so lonely and pubescent on this island. I'm lonely, boo-hoo, and frisky.
oh, precious daughter, look out for symbols of colonial oppression lurking in caves, waiting for virgins.
Oh, okay, bye-bye.
Meanwhile, the Duke's long-lost son, a handsome, dashing, clueless young merchant, is also shipwrecked, coincidentally, on the very same island.
How shall I survive in this strange and unusual place without funds? I know. I must find me an old Jew. Behold, a conveniently Judeo-Italian stereotype now.
Well, what's the matter, eh? Need a payday loan, puppy?
The wicked Jew tricks the merchant into putting his brains down as collateral on the loan.
Such a deal.
Act 2. Fearing ravishment, the clueless young princess disguises herself as a man and becomes a page to a handsome, dashing, clueless young soldier.
You there, boy.
Yes?
Yes?
You shall woo the lady Wllm for me, for she is shrewish and I am sick with love.
Oh, I too feel phlegmy down there, and though I may not speak it aloud, I do love thee, even though I am a boy.
I swingeth not that way, boy. Go, woo the lady Wllm. Take her this letter. Go hence.
Whence?
Thence, from hither to thither, hence to thence.
Act 3. The virginal and beautiful, clueless young princess arrives in Mandrag to woo the lady Wllm.
It is I, the bitchy shrew Wllm. Come hither.
Whither?
Hither from thither. If you come inside, I'll show you my zither.
Act 4. On the 12th night of midsummer, a puckish sprite leads the lovers deep into the forest and squeezes the aphrodisiac juice of a hermaphroditic flower into their eyes, while the queen of fairies seduces a rude mechanical who has the head of an ass.
Yes, but I have the ass of a man, and up front, I'm old donkey.
Act 5. In the ensuing bisexual animalistic orgy, the clueless princess's clothes get ripped off to reveal a smoking hot bod and female genitalia. The merchant recognizes his sister.
My nearly identical twin.
My long-lost and strangely attractive brother.
The shrew realizes she's bi-curious.
Oh, brave new world.
The handsome soldier decides he actually prefers bottom.
Thereby hangs a sweet tale.
Exit Jew pursued by bear,
Oi, a bear!
and they all get married in the state of Massachusetts, Connecticut, Iowa, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, Maryland, Rhode Island, Delaware, Minnesota, or California. Now, give me your hands if we be friends.
Because all is well that finally ends! My God, I had no idea Shakespeare was such a bird.
16 plays, 5 minutes, not bad. But if we're going to get out of here before midnight, we have to get back to the tragedies.
Yeah! Tragedies!
Dudes.
Oh, yeah. Tragedies.
Now, interestingly, we've discovered that Shakespeare's comedies weren't nearly as funny as his tragedies.
You know what's funny? The Scottish play.
Right?
Oh, yeah, Macbeth.
No.
Say it! Why not?
Because.
No, seriously. No, seriously.
You don't say the name of that play in a theater unless you're performing. That's why we refer to it as the Scottish play.
Yeah, but we are performing it, and there's nothing even remotely Scottish about it.
Oh, sure, no. It's about the presentation. You see, it has to be done so that you can see the heather rippling on the highlands, so that you can smell and feel the cold summer breeze wafting up your kilt, so that you can smell the stench of the vomit steaming outside the alley of the pub.
Great idea! Kilt, whiskey,
Vomit!
yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to present our authentically Scottish production of Macbeth. Bubble! Toil and trouble!
Stay, ye imperfect speaker!
Macbeth! Macbeth! Beware, Macduff! No man of a woman born shall harm Macbeth till Baron Wood comes to Dunsinane. Don't you know?
Yes, that's that grades me what we need Michael McPherson because of then, huh?
See you, Jimmy. I know that Macduff from his mother's womb was untimely ripped. What do you think about that?
I do not like it, but I do support the women's right to choose. Lay on, Haggis Barrett!
You murdered me wife, you killed me wee bairns, and you did a poop in me soap. You did. I had to throw half of it out. You did. Behold where lies the cursed usurper's head. Macbeth, your arse is out the windy. And know that there was never a story of more blood and death than this of Mr. and Mrs. Macbeth. Thank you.
Meanwhile, in ancient Rome, Julius Caesar was a well-beloved tyrant.
All hail Julius Caesar!
Hail, citizens!
Who was warned by a soothsayer.
Beware the Ides of March!
Unfortunately, the great Caesar decided to ignore the warning.
What the hell are the Ides of March?
The 15th of March!
Why, that's today!
Yep.
Two brutes!
Friends, Romans, countrymen, we come here to bury Caesar. So let's bury him! And get on to my plan. Antony!
And Cleopatra. Is this an asp I see before me? Come, venomous wretch. Ah!
Stop!
What?
I have this really bizarre idea that all of Shakespeare's tragic heroines wear these really ugly wigs and vomit on people before they die.
It was an interpretation.
Barfing is not an interpretation.
Well, they were into it.
Don't encourage him. Sean, Antony and Cleopatra has nothing to do with gastrointestinal distress. No, it is an exciting trans-global thriller about geopolitical maneuvering on the ancient Mediterranean Sea.
Oh my God, I love Shakespeare's transglobal plays. Oh, like what's that one that totally predicted 21st century wireless communications?
What?
Yeah, Two Mobile Kinsmen.
John, Shakespeare wrote a play called Two Noble Kinsmen.
Not two mobile kinsmen.
Noble Kinsmen.
No. It's definitely Mobile Kinsmen because the Kinsmen are Bill Gates and Steve Jobs.
No, the kinsmen are two cousins who fall in love with the same lady.
Oh, and then they're like texting each other. OMG, you're my BFF, LOL.
No.
Well, F you. I've never even read that play.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason you may not have heard of Two Noble Kinsmen is because this play falls into the category of Shakespeare's plays that are neither tragedy, comedy, nor history, and which scholars refer to as the problem plays. Or, in some circles, the obscure plays, or the lesser plays, or simply the bad plays. Now, that said now, though, not all of the bad plays are completely without merit. Take, for instance, Troilus and Cressida. Hardly crap at all. In fact, I mention it in my unpublished monograph about Shakespeare, which I have entitled, I Love My Willie. Oh, gosh, no, it's great. I think you guys would actually really like it. No, it's big, it's long, it's uncut, and I've been hammering away at it for years. In fact, if you don't mind, I think I'm going to whip it out for you. It's my monograph.
What else do you keep in your pants?
What else? I don't know. Oh, I got a corn dog. You want one?
Oh, hey! Why don't we improvise an interpretive dance performance art version of his thingy?
Yes, I love interpretive performance art. It's so pretentious.
Get the prop.
No, you guys, wait.
No.
Wait,
you
no,
read.
you guys, no, this is my monograph. I was thinking we could take a more straightforward scholarly approach to this one.
Screw that.
Yeah. You read it. We'll interpret.
No,
Yes.
all right. Troilus and Cressida was written in 1603, published in 1604 in quarto, and appears in the first folio edition of 1620. though it is somewhat 166 lines longer than that of the second folio edition of 1645, which is somewhat 166 lines shorter. Are you so get it away from me! Stop! Guys, my monograph, ladies and gentlemen, my monograph has nothing to do with dinosaurs.
Does it have anything to do with the plot?
Well, the plot? Of course I cover the plot. In detail. Look, I covered in detail right here in a footnote on page 29. See, Troilus, son of Priam, king of Troy.
Okay, all right. You be Troilus. Okay. And you be the king. Yeah.
All right. Loves Cressida.
Oh, I'll get the wig.
And has arranged for a meeting with her uncle Pandarus. Though she feigns indifference, she actually is attracted to him.
Wait. I have to feign indifference?
Yeah? Meanwhile, Agamemnon, the Greek commander, has surrounded...
Agamemnon? Ain't nobody got time for that.
And this is exactly why kids hate learning about this stuff in school. It's so boring.
Yeah, dude, like as soon as you said Agamemnon, I was asleep. What did you do? No, you guys, I'm sorry. I promised them we would not do dry, boring, vomitless Shakespeare.
Oh my God, Sean, you don't even know these people.
That is not true. I bonded with each and every one of them before the show, and now I care about all of them.
Yeah?
Like
like
take
who?
Kathy over there.
Kathy.
She took a bus all the way from Sonora to get here.
Oh, well, good luck getting back till Monday.
Yeah, and then we have Emma, and she's got a big test to study for on Monday. She chose to come here, though.
Oh, well, that's good.
And then in the back we have little Timmy, who thought he was coming to see Wicked, and now he feels totally ripped off. Sorry, dude.
Sean, what's your point?
Yeah.
My point is that I care about these people, and I don't want to see them get turned off to Shakespeare the way I did. God, I remember being in school and sitting in class and looking out of the window, and all the kids playing ball and thinking, God, why can't this Shakespeare stuff be more like sports?
Wait, you like sports, Sean?
You went to school?
Sports are exciting, right? Engaging. I mean, take the histories, for example. All those guys running up and down the field, the throwing, passing from one guy to the next. Everyone knocking each other off. Well, it's just like football, only you do it with a crowd.
Hey.
It is like football.
It is like football. In fact, you know what? I got a whistle in my pants.
Hey, let's do this!
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, ready? 25, 42, Richard III, Henry IV, Part 1, Part 2,
And the crown is snapped to Richard II, that well-spoken 14th century monarch. He's dropping back to pass, looking for an heir downfield, but there's a heavy rush on from King John.
Oh, my gross flesh sinks downward!
The crown is in the air, but Henry VI comes up with it.
Victory is mine!
He's hit by King John immediately! Oh no! He's cutting Henry IV into 3 parts! Hey, that's gotta hurt! This could be the end of the War of the Roses cycle!
King John is in the clear.
My soul hath elbow room.
He's at the 30, the 20. Oh, but he's poisoned at the 10-yard line. Coming in to replace him is number 72, King Lear.
Reagan and Goneril, I hand off my kingdom. Cordelia, you go long!
Penalty marker. Fictional character on the field. Lear is disqualified, and he is not happy about it.
Bastard!
Coming in to replace him is that father-son team of Henry IV and Prince Hal. Center snaps to the quarterback. Quarterback gives it to the hunchback. Oh, but it looks like Richard III's limp is getting him trouble.
Oh! Oh! My kingdom falls! Fumble! And Henry VIII comes up with it. He's on the 15-yard line. The 10. He stops at the 5 to cut off his wife's head.
Who's your daddy?
Touchdown for the Red Rose. This has got to be the beginning of Tudor dynasty.
And the crowd goes wild!
Henry V.
Richard III. The whole royal family is friggin' absurd. Go Redskins!
Dolphins? Do you have a program I can borrow? Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Sean, what are you doing?
Well, I just want to see a list of plays. I think we might have done them all.
Wait, really?
Yeah. The histories we just did.
The comedies were a lump of hilarity.
Okay, Titus Andronicus we did with all the blood there.
Romeo and Juliet we did.
Yes,
Julius
yes.
Caesar, Troilus and Cressida.
What about, we rapped Othello.
Right.
Yes, we did Macbeth with all the Scottish accents.
Yeah,
Oh, what about Antony and Cleopatra?
Yeah, remember I was puking.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Timon of Athens. I mentioned him. Lear was in the football game. What about Coriolanus?
Oh, let's skip that one.
Why? What's wrong with Coriolanus?
Well, it's the anus part. I find it offensive.
Let's just skip the anus player.
All right, so that's all of them.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you might get out of here a few minutes early tonight.
Nope. Wait. Right there.
Hamlet. Oh, man.
Shakespeare didn't write Hamlet.
What, seriously?
Well, what's it about?
You know what it's about. It's about the young prince struggling with his conscience after his uncle murders his father.
Dude, that's totally the Lion King.
Ladies and gentlemen, 36 plays down. 1 to go. Perhaps the greatest play ever written in the history of the world. A play of such poetical and philosophical proportions that to
Tony,
document...
Hamlet is a deep, hardcore, serious play, and I'm just not
that's why I'm
feeling
giving
up
it
to
the
it, dude.
What? Dude, Sean, come on. It's the last one.
Well, I know it's the last one, but oh God, the football game. Woo! I am just physically and emotionally drained. I couldn't do it justice.
Well, we don't have to do it justice. We just have to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Sean, our show is called The Compleat Wrks of Wllm Shkspr. See, complete.
Right, so let's change it to the Complete Works of Wllm Shkspr, except Hamlet.
No, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Oh, Sean, I think all your new little friends would like to see Hamlet. Would you all like to see
God, all right, fine. We'll do Hamlet.
Yes.
As a two-person show. If you guys are that content on doing it, do it yourself.
Sean,
Come back here. Come.
Do Hamlet.
I'm so sorry. It's a little bit wrinkled, but I think it'll be just fine. All right, great. So we're gonna do Hamlet. Yes. All right. So first things first. We're going to need to do the guard scene. So Bernardo and Horatio.
Gotcha.
All right. Then we're going to need Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
No. They got their own play. Skip them. Hey, where you
Sean,
going?
no, Sean, get back here! Sean, get your butt back here, right now!
Get him. Get him, Tony! Get him! Don't worry, Tony will catch him sooner or later. Sean isn't very athletic, and he smokes, he's got a bad knee. What kind of a computer likes to sing? Adele. Who goes there? Nay, answer me, stand and impose yourself. Long live the king. Bernardo? He. I had this terrible dream the other night. It was a typical actor's nightmare where the lights come up, I'm on stage, we're doing this play, you're all there, and things are going great. We're moving right along, we're doing all of our stuff, we're making great time, and then suddenly I realize we haven't exactly read all the plays. And we just start making stuff up. And then Tony and Sean take off and leave me up here for an hour in front of all of you to... And then the lights go out, and it's intermission. And you're all buying more wine and buying some tickets, $2 a piece or $20 for an arm span for all the wonderfully donated goods we've got for... And then I'm still up here. And I'm naked.